Hi guys, hello, hello. I was this close to having my doodly working. That's my little intro video, but no, it is not working still, so that is okay. So we're gonna do hi Teresa, we're gonna do a fun project tonight that is gonna be using some pretty amazing transfers. Let me show you. The first one we're gonna use, I love this. Look how beautiful this is. This is called the Spring Garden Pattern. Thanks, Teresa. I'll put this up there. This is called the Spring Garden Pattern, and it looks amazing. This would make an amazing pillow. Thanks, Teresa. It would make anything, but I'm going to show you what we're going to be making today. And then, well, let's start there. Let's go down here. So the surface I'm going to be using is just our 9x12 palette sign. One of my favorite surfaces, but I feel like every video, whatever surface I'm using, I tell you it's one of my favorites because I like them all. This is our little whitewash palette. It is double-sided. One side has this little inside area. This side has all of this. And we are going to use this today, okay? Is this tall enough? Hold on. Maybe I'll lift you guys up so you can see the whole thing. There we go. Okay, so we'll put that aside for now. Look at this. The hardest part of this project is going to be picking which part of this I want to go on the surface. And I want this to be very springy, so I'm going to need to pick two colors. Trying to think what colors I want. Geez, I don't know how bright I want to go because this is going to be so pretty. All right, so I might do something kind of off the side, put some of these flowers, some of everything, maybe just like that, a little bit. Hey Julie, how are you doing? All right, let me take this off so you guys can see the whole thing. Let's talk about colors. I'm thinking of either teal, something bright. We can always do couture teal and couture coral, but I feel like that's something we do. Oh, coral and a yellow. Coral and a yellow. The only thing with the yellow is that the next thing we're gonna do that needs color, it's gonna be on something like this. Unless you're thinking we should hot mess this. You guys wanna do that? We can do that. Let's just say coral and golden hour. Just came home from work. Well, I hope you had a good day, Julie. That might be nice, but then we'll need a third color. Let's just say we hot mess this on there. That'd be really pretty. I'm thinking then I'm gonna need a third color. Part of me is saying to throw Shimmer Splash in there, like a nice shimmery blue. What do you think? Or we can do Colonial Blue. Let's lay the options. Colonial Blue, Shimmer Splash, the Couture Teal, I like this for the back. The front, I don't know. Let me show you guys how pretty this is. This is the Shimmer Splash. It is one of our En Vogue shimmers. Once I show you, look at that. Maybe we should use that. Well, we can still decide. We'll put these to the side. We also have Lakeshore. So we have those. I don't know if I like that for this. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and take this transfer and I'm just gonna peel some of it up. Normally you just run your finger Teresa likes splash. Good. Oh my gosh. There we go. So I'm just going to peel this halfway back like this. This is something that I'm going to take to work as part of our decor. And I'm going to just lay this on my backer sheet. And then I'm going to go like this. And then, isn't this pattern beautiful? Make sure there's no bubbles. Remember, bubble is trouble. And when you have an area like this with a lot of screen, it's very easy to get bubbles like I just did. You know what? I didn't fuzz it. That would be helpful. So while I have it folded in half, watch this. I'm just going to take my fuzzing cloth and fuzz. Do it twice. So this just helps make it less sticky and protects your transfer from stretching. Okay. Now we'll do that again. Just like this. And then making sure I don't have any bubbles in there. There we go. There we go. You could do this ombre, you could do it all one color. We're gonna hot mess it. So what I'm gonna do, you can even take like your paste scraper or a squeegee to go over those screened areas if you're worried that you might have some air bubbles, just like that. And then what I'm gonna do, I think I know why. They say to leave the upper ring in here. It's because you need it to have less of a mess. All right. And then I picked Golden Hour as our yellow. That is our other En Vogue color. All right. Okay, so the good news today is if you're waiting for paste from me, a lot of them came in today, so there's going to be a lot of boxes heading out. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of my stir sticks, or you can use whatever you want. Are we crooked? There we go. And I'm just going to start dabbing this Couture coral on here. Just like this. Now you can use as many colors as you want. You can use different size of these little dots that you're doing. You can customize it any way you like, just like this. I'm gonna do a bigger dollops. Just remember your colors will start to kind of mix in, and then you're not going to be able to put it back in the jar. This is a lot of surface area, so I'm going to just go in, go like that, and then I'm going to get my Golden Hour, and then just drop like this. Here we go. And then we can start to squeegee this, and then if we need more in certain places, you can always add. It's always better to have a little less that you can add to, because like I said, you can't put it back in your jar. So now I'm gonna take, do you see all those little dots? I'm gonna take one of my squeegees. Now this is another part you can customize. You could go in swirls, you could just go straight up and down. Depending on your technique, you're gonna get a different look every time. I'm just gonna go like this and make it like this all over the surface. Like this, this, like this, like this. I'm just gonna go any which way to swirl it around, still keeping the actual colors. It's making a very pretty peach color, by the way. It's kind of like a guava-ish color. You see that? It's like a nice peachy color. That would be really pretty in a jar. And you can save what you mix and use it on other projects. So now I'm just gonna go back and make sure all of my silk screens have paste in it. There's some here. I didn't get any paste. And then at the same time, I'm removing excess. So this is why it's called Hot Mess, because you're looking at this saying, is she in kindergarten? What is she doing? Why is she doing this to such a beautiful transfer? All right. I think we're good here. All right, and then I'm gonna take this and just remove. Probably could have fuzzed it a little more. I'm gonna just grab the side. Wow, ready? I'm trying to find a place to put my finger. Would you, oh, Teresa, you did a great job at picking some colors for this. Look at this. Let me try to lift it without messing it up. Look at that. All right, I'm gonna move this transfer out of the way and put it next to my sink so I can wash it when we're done, but just take a look at that. It is so pretty. Okay, let me dry my hands, and then we're just gonna use our dry tool and let this dry a little bit. Amazing. Hey, Lori. Okay. So do you remember the other day we talked about the simple shapes? And when you get the simple shapes, you get 2 circles and you get 2 squares. Let's see. So my idea for this is to either take a circle and putting it here or a square. What do you guys like better? Do you like the square? I kind of like the circle. I like the mix match of shapes. So just put a vote there. Do you want circle or square to go over this? Circle or square? I'm just gonna make sure this is good and dry. I have circle, circle. Okay. I'm just gonna remove this paste from my work area so I don't put my finger in it.
Jacob, stop! I'm gonna shut the truck. Let him on.
There we go. this golden hour is so pretty. Make sure you pick these in Vogue colors up before the next catalog, which is actually coming up. It's going to be our fall winter. I'm going to a convention in Nashville where I get to see all the new goodies, and I'll be bringing some home. So we have this, and because this is going to be for my work office, we have another transfer that says, I am very busy. And I think this would be so cute over that. So I'm going to take this. This transfer has been very well loved, so I'm not going to need to fuzz it because this is probably like the 10th project I've done with this. So I'm going to just place it on my circle. The best I can. You can even use your chalk paste to paint these circles and squares, or you can use acrylic paint. You can do whatever you want. I'm just going to chalk directly on it because I feel like the background is so busy. So let's see, let's put it next to here. This is gonna go on top of this for the office. I don't think Couture Coral is a good fit now that I see them together. So we have Lakeshore and Splash. I think like Teresa said, Splash. We'll do Splash. We will give some Splash. So we'll open our Splash. I think this is gonna look perfect on here. Okay. Maybe I should have fuzzed it. It seems really sticky. I'm just going to take, Julie says Splash also. Awesome. I'm going to take another small squeegee and just load it up with a little bit of Splash. And I'm just going to do the whole thing in Splash. I'm not going to do anything fancy. Just going to go like this. You want to make sure you have enough in your silk screen because all of the shimmer sometimes prevents it from going all the way through. So we'll just make sure we have it all. This is such a pretty color. Such a pretty color. Get off all of the extra. These simple shapes are so much fun. There's so much you can do with them. There we go. Okay. Put the lid on here. Okay. So now we're going to just pull nice and slow. Oh my gosh. Look at that shimmer. Would you look at that? I don't know if you guys can see how shimmery it is because of my bright light, but just trust me, this is very shimmery. Beautiful color. I would say close to Shimmer Olive. It probably is one of my favorites in shimmer. I don't know, I'm looking at them and I'm like, well, I do like Shimmer Harvest, but that's no longer around. So just like Shimmer Harvest, this is in Vogue. So this is only good for the spring, summer, or until the website sells out. Okay. So this is all dry. I'm just gonna lay it on so we can kind of see how, what do you think of this? It's too pretty to go to work, isn't it? I'm just gonna reach over here, and I'm going to put some glue on the back. We could go this way or this way. I think I want it to go this way. And we'll just plop this down right here. You guys know I'm not perfect at centering. Did I do okay? No, it's too much to the left. Ah! I don't know if I can get it off now. Let's see. I don't want to mess up my design. I feel like it's not centered well. but it's done. I don't know if I can get it off now. I could always fill it with a bow. I'm gonna see if I can do something. Hold on. I'll try to do some surgery. Hold on. I really put a lot of glue on the back. Hold on. This is a lot to go through just to want to move it like half, not even half. Okay, got it off. I felt like I needed to go a little more. Lori said it looks fine, you weirdo. And look, I just put my finger in it. Oh dear. Hold on. Hold on. You know what? Ah! I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna have to wash that one off. I'm not even OCD. Here, let's do this again. Terry said it's fine, let it go. I just couldn't let it go. That's okay. So we're gonna do it again. This is a good reason why in each pack you get 2 of each, I guess. Let's see. We're gonna do this again. This. So I want to use this transfer again before it dries in there. I guess I didn't dry it with a dry tool. I thought I did, but remember, our shimmers do take longer to dry. I'll have to take a board eraser to the other one and just clean it all off, and I'll use it for another project. This one I'll make sure I dry. Okay.
Someone flashbang me. You're not even good. You literally use a flashbang. You're literally camping up there using poison dart.
Now my fingers are blue. There we go. See, as long as your, there's one little part there I missed. As long as it's not dried, you could just go over it again. Ah. Look, I'm touching it with my finger. Hold on.
Yeah, at least I didn't type first.
This is why it's always good to have one of our board erasers nearby, like that. Just gonna wipe the other one off at the sink before that dries, so I could still use it.
No, we can't. We can't. Wait, Mom, are you done your video?
Almost. Why?
Okay, I wanted to talk loud.
Well, you're not talking very loud now. You're fine. Okay, so now let's do this one more time. So the Busy Bee ones, I'm going to put that with this. The ones that say be nice or buzz off. And then I have another frame out that I'm going to do that says do what is right, not what is easy. And I'm going to chalk that real quick once we're done. I love this tool. Do you guys have your dry tool yet? Okay, let's try this again. Get some glue. I go back to work tomorrow, so I don't know what projects are gonna look like for this week. Now let's, before we set it down, take a good look. You could always use your placement tape. There we go. There we go. Ta-da! Ta-da! I am very busy. And if you guys know me, I am always very busy. All right, let me show you guys up here, even though don't look at my face. And I like that this will stand right on the shelf. Look how pretty this is. You could even add bows or any type of embellishment. I'm gonna leave it as it is and just have it like this. Yay! Great colors, guys. Okay, so thank you for joining me. Thank you, Teresa. Maybe I'll come back this far. You can see it this way. I am very busy. Very, very cute. Using the 9x12 palette board. 9x12 palette board, using our simple shapes, and using Golden Hour, Couture Coral, and Shimmer Splash. Okay. All right. Hopefully I see you. Thank you. Hopefully I will see you guys some this week, but have a great one. See you soon.